As we showed you yesterday, a look at Old Dominion football as only you can see from Chopper 10, flying high over the Monarchs as they open up fall camp. Their first practice under new head coach Ricky Ronnie. Conference USA still trying to set up an 8-game league schedule for each team. ODU still waits to find out who it will open up against. But hey, they're prepping for a season. I guess you could say football is in the air. I'm Nathan Epstein, and today Virginia Tech hit the ground running. First fall practice for the Hokies as they get set to open up against North Carolina State on September 12th. Fifth season at the helm for head coach Justin Fuente. Expectations always high in Blacksburg. His Hokies looking to rebound from an 8-5 season last year. Hendon Hooker, your presumptive starter at quarterback, but he will have some competition this fall. We'll have more on that a little later. Up until the ACC announced its 10 league game schedule last week, Hokies weren't even sure if there would even be a season. Fuente says whoever his team lines up against, he's happy to be prepping for a season.
Whoever it is, to know that there's a plan, that they have some structure. These kids and coaches both become creatures of habit and structure. I sensed a little more energy and I don't know if relief is the right word, but excitement or lower anxiety level with the fact that we actually knew there was a name on the schedule, not just a date.
But Fuente also had to address the elephant in the room. Last week, the Hokies lost maybe their best defensive player, Caleb Farley, who said he was opting out of his final season over concerns the school and the football program weren't taking proper precautions with COVID-19. If you recall, before he left, Farley said he knew of teammates who were traveling to Myrtle Beach and that he saw upwards of 100 teammates in the weight room not wearing masks. Here was Coach Fuente's response when asked about that today.
Caleb, I think his decision was a personal decision, a personal feeling. I can't really speak to what he was talking about. When I read it, that was the first I knew about what he was saying. We have kids from all over the country that were at home and that, I couldn't even take roll in our own weight room the first couple of weeks we were here. So I don't know who was in the weight room or who was in Myrtle Beach either.